Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome myself back to my channel. It's been a couple of months since I have recorded any of these videos on budgeting, and to be honest, it's been a couple months since I've budgeted. I have really fallen off of doing my budget on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, which is not good, and my bank account shows that. So I'm going to do my July monthly budget for you guys and for me. And it seems kind of odd to do it since it's already like mid-July, but I sat down to do a video on my paycheck to paycheck budget for this past Friday and realized I really needed the monthly budget to kind of get an overview of, what I'm in store for the month. So just to show you how terrible I have been since not recording videos, I have done like absolutely nothing. I have all my receipts and everything, so I'm going to go back and write in everything and just kind of see how terrible I did throughout this, 2-month period that I haven't recorded videos. So, to be honest, these videos I hope are helpful to you guys, but they are obviously definitely helpful to me to kind of force me to stay on track. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I am out of baby step 2, or what I called baby step 2.5, because technically it was, I was out of general debt for a while, but I had mortgage insurance premium on my mortgage, and that's what my goal was to pay down my mortgage enough to get rid of that, which I did, and that's kind of why I got complacent and relaxed a lot on budgeting and everything. So I want to get back into it because I really want to get through baby step 3 so that I can get into baby step 4, which is the one that excites me the most. I think baby step 4, paying off the mortgage. I have to look at my baby steps. I've been in baby step 2.5 for so long, I don't really remember what the other ones are in order. But I really want to start. I mean, it would be awesome to just pay off my mortgage, which obviously is not going to happen overnight because it's quite a few $1,000s, but anyhow, I digress. So I'm going to try and be better at doing these videos because I have slacked so badly. I mean, look at this. I have not filled out a stinking thing since like my last video, which is not good. So anyhow, I'm going to do my July budget just to get a general overview of my month and what I'm in store for so that I can do my paycheck to paycheck budget, which I will hopefully record sooner than later. Okay, as always, we budget $3,200 for the month for our income. I budget nothing for my income. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I have, I have MS, so like my income can't be counted on just in case I'm having a flare or whatever and I don't work as much or at all, but I have been pretty okay lately, so that's good. So, but we still just live off of my husband's income. Anything I bring in, we just need to put towards sinking funds and everything. We were putting it towards that mortgage payment to get rid of the mortgage insurance premium, but now that that's gone, I've kind of just squandered it away, which is not a good thing, and I want to get back on track. So with your guys' help, holding me a little bit more accountable, maybe I can get that done. Anyhow, so for my husband's first paycheck, we always budget $1,500 and $1,700 for his second paycheck. He's been getting more than that lately, which is good, but I still just would rather budget low and have more come in. So for the month, we budget $3,200. The first paycheck was on July 13th. And I think the second one is the 27th, so July 27th. Alright, so we've already obviously been paid for the 13th since it's like, the 17th I think today, or 18th or something. Okay, so his actual was $2,069.89. Mine was $221.65. for. Okay. So anyhow, I don't even know why I'm doing this actual part, because I don't really use that since I do my paycheck to paycheck. I kind of just use the monthly as an overview of what we need to be putting in different locations and what we have in store for it. Like for instance, one of the things I am in store for either this month or next month, and I'm not really sure when that bill is going to come, is a medical bill. My daughter slipped and fell and fractured her elbow, and we haven't received but one of those bills so far, so that's all we've paid towards it. So I know we have to pay for x-rays and for the doctor's visit and all that stuff, so that's coming. So I need to budget accordingly for that whenever that does come. So I'm going to use my bill / paycheck schedule to figure out what dates things are due. I had a request to make this a printable. I went ahead and did that. I haven't posted it yet. I'm going to post that for free on my Facebook page. So if you look in the description box below, I'll put the link to the Facebook page, which we don't have a ton of people yet since I just started it and then I just went MIA. So we have a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and I'm going to try and build so that we can kind of all work together in getting out of debt or, you know, whatever financial goals we have. But I'm going to post this one for free because it really didn't take me much time to like alter it for you guys. So go ahead and take a look at the Facebook page, like the page so that you can download that for free once I get that up. Hopefully by the time this video is up, that will be linked to it as well. So anyhow, budgeting for pest, I'm going to put what we're supposed to pay in the sinking fund, which that also I've been really bad at, is putting money towards the sinking funds throughout this time that I haven't been recording. So I've really got to get back on track here. So I'm going to put 33 there. Our mortgage went down without that mortgage insurance premium. So it's now $733.05, which is awesome because that's like less than rent in this area. Electric, I pay $125 every month. I kind of put myself on my own payment schedule, I guess, for my electric. I pay $125 like regardless of what my bill was. So like during the winter when it was only like $90, I still paid $125. So that right now in Florida heat in July, I'm not paying a $400 bill. It just takes away from the credit that I have built throughout the year. You can do that through the electric company and they can set up a plan for you. I just don't like doing that. I like having control of my own funds, my own bank account, my own money. So I did it for myself, and I would highly recommend other people do that for any areas with extreme temperature fluctuations like Florida. And it just kind of keeps you from getting that shocking bill when you're using your air conditioning like 24/7. So anyhow, health insurance is $25.80 a month. Netflix is $11.95. My trash sinking fund is $25.35. My water sewer, I do the same thing with my water sewer that I do with my electric. So I don't even really pay attention to the bills because they get emailed to me. I went paperless for electric and water. I don't really even pay attention to the bills, but every couple months I'll look and make sure I still have a credit and I'm not like going under and past due or anything. Hulu is $9.06. My internet is, I pay $50. It's a little bit less than that, but I just pay $50 because I just don't want to think about it, so I just pay $50 each time. My car insurance sinking fund is $220, and my dental sinking fund is $75. I'm probably going to need to put more in all of these sinking funds just because I've been so bad at keeping up with it during these past 2 months. But that's what it should be. I'll end up putting more towards it, I'm sure, with money that we have in the bank since I haven't moved anything around for sinking funds. Alright, so the total for all of that is 33 plus, oh, actually, you know what? Medical. I'm going to put some extra well, let's see how much I've got left to be able to throw at anything. I guess I need to figure out my groceries and stuff first too. Groceries. So I typically do 760, and the number, where I got that number from was like, that's what the government says a family of 5 would get on full benefits for food stamps. I don't collect food stamps, but I figure that's a good starting point. I'm going to do a little bit less than that for my monthly budget because I want to put some of that towards a like Costco sinking fund, because anytime I go to Costco I end up spending like $300 or $400, which is extremely painful and wipes out all of our grocery money because we only go like every 2 or 3 months. So I think what I'll do is maybe like $650 for the month for groceries, and that might be a little painful, but we'll see how we can, if that works this month. This will kind of be a trial month for that. Restaurants, I think we do $50 for the entire month. Gas, we do $200 for the entire month. And I'm gonna need to make sure some of these numbers work first. Okay, so let's see if you're on frame. $33 plus $733.05 plus $125 plus $25.80, $11.95, $25.35, $90, $906 for Hulu, $50 for internet, $220 for car insurance sinking fund, and $75 for for dental insurance sinking fund. So that's $1,398.21. All right, minus the $3,200 that was budgeted. So that leaves me with $1,801.79. All right, so let's go with $650 for groceries, $50 for restaurants, $200 for gas. All right, leaves me with $901. I'm going to put, we do $100 for the month for our pocket money for each of us. So 200. All right, leaves us with 701. I think we do $10 for entertainment, and that's really because it's just like one Redbox rental per week or something. So we don't really do much, which is a shame, but we don't. $691. Personal care, that's really just my husband's haircut, and that's like, I think we'll go with $40 for the month. He does it like every 3 weeks, so sometimes it lands twice in the month and sometimes it only lands once, so I'm just going to go ahead and put 40 just in case it lands twice. Alright, so $651 is left in miscellaneous. I actually think I should probably put more in gas. We're actually going away this weekend, not super far, but it's driving, so it's a couple hours drive there and back. So that's going to take up more gas. So I think maybe I'll put $250 for gas. By the way, this is a friction pen. If you notice, I'm erasing. These things are awesome. Not that that's focusing at all. There you go. Friction pen. These things are awesome, except for, obviously, they erase with friction or heat. So if you live in Florida, don't leave these in your car because, well, the paper. Don't leave the paper that you've written with this in the car because it will erase. I've heard you can put it like in the freezer and it'll come back, but I've never tried that. So just a public service announcement on those. So I added 50 to that. Alright, so $601.79. I'm going to put all of that into miscellaneous and know that some of that's going to end up going towards my daughter's medical bills when those do come, because they're coming. $601.79. And I will zoom you guys in. I keep forgetting to do that, so I'm sorry about that. I will zoom you guys in once I have like all my numbers added up, just so you can, and I'll go over it again. So let's add all these up and see if I did my math right. 650 plus 50 plus 250 plus 100 plus 100 plus 10 plus 40 plus 601.79, which is 1801.79, and then plus 1398.21, 3,200. Okay, so I got that right. Now, I did put the entire 601.79 into miscellaneous, but I really should have put some of that actually into a sinking fund. So when I do my paycheck to paycheck, I will adjust accordingly. That way I don't mess with the totals here. So I'm going to kind of review the numbers, zoom you guys in so you can actually see the numbers. I'm sorry, it's going to be like shaky for a little bit. There we go, isn't too bad. Okay, so 33 is what my pest control sinking fund is. So that's what, because it's only quarterly, so I pay every quarter, but I need to put money aside every month for it. So that's what it ends up being, is $33 a month. This month I'll have to take money out of my checking account to put more towards the sinking fund, because I just slacked so bad this past couple months. And it, like I said, it definitely shows with my spending and everything. Like, I've been out of control with spending. But anyhow, so $733.05 is my mortgage, $125 is my electric, $25.80 is my health insurance, $11.95 Netflix, trash is $25.35, my water and sewer is $90, Hulu is $906, internet is $50, car insurance $220, and dental is $75, and those are sinking funds. So that total is $1,398.21. And then my back, I knocked down my grocery budget a little, actually quite a bit, just to cover whatever kind of Costco expense we have in a couple months. My restaurants I have at 25. We don't go out to eat, but occasionally I just don't feel like cooking, and my family will get something to eat. I can't eat out because of my restricted diet because of my MS, but there's times where I just don't feel like cooking, and I'll just have them go pick up, you know, some chicken or something from a restaurant just so I don't have to cook. Gas, I upped to $2.50 just because I know we're taking a trip and it's going to kill a ton of gas, so we'll see. Pocket money, I have $100. My husband has $100. Entertainment, $10, and that's just for rentals of Netflix, or not Netflix, Redbox. Personal care is my husband's haircut, and then that leaves me with $601.79. A lot of that, I'm sure, if not all, is going to end up going towards, 1, the Costco sinking fund, and 2, my daughter's medical bills. So we'll see how it goes. But that was a quick overview of what my month kind of looks like in July. Oh, also, obviously I need a print out. Oh, you're not even in frame for what I'm pointing at. Or I'm not in frame for what I'm pointing at. Okay, so these balance stickers you guys wanted me to do, and I've been obviously very slacky for the past couple months. So I went ahead and I finally, sorry, that made a lot of noise, flipping that over, my bad. I finally got around to fixing it completely. Like, you just have to tweak dimensions and all this stuff when you redo them. This is just printed on plain paper because I didn't want to waste my sticker paper on it since I use my Cricut now for mine. But I did go ahead and finally finish them. I have a blank set that has, I'm going to zoom you in. Sorry for the blurriness and the shaking. Okay, so the blank set that doesn't have any kind of icons in them, just so that you can put whatever you want in there. And then I have these, which has some icons. It has the gas, restaurants, groceries, and the miscellaneous. I left the 2 top blank because on mine, I use that for my spending money. So it has my initials and my husband's initials, so that didn't make sense to put for you guys. So I figured I'd leave the top 2 blank and you guys could just fill that in with whatever you wanted, if you wanted to use the one with the icons, and if not, you could just use the blank one. So these are the ones that go along the bottom that I use, and then let's see if I have one with the side part. Okay, I do. And then these spaced out ones are the ones that go over here. The reason that they're spaced out is so that it covers this area instead of using like the smaller one, because if you have, you know, this planner especially, but any of the, I don't know how some of the other planners are on the side, it has these little circles, and if you use this size, then you have like one circle that's like left there, and that looks weird to me. So I spaced mine out so that it would cover that completely. So it's meant to be like cut, you know, in between these like larger gap, so you can put that there. I also threw, I don't like wasting space on sticker paper because sticker paper is pricey, not like crazy expensive, but you know, it's obviously more expensive than regular paper. So I just filled in any additional space I had with anything I could. So I have like refund stickers and then no spend stickers that you can cut out and put on, like how I do. Sorry. Like I do over here. So I have my refund stickers up here, and then I put, like, if I have a no spend day, I just put the no spend sticker across that area. So I'm gonna link that down below in the description box, but I'll also have that in my Facebook page so that you guys can download that if you want. Especially Bev, who has been begging me to get around to doing it, and I've been slacking so bad. So here you go, Bev. I finally got around to doing it, and you're gonna be the first person to know. I'm gonna shoot you an email even before this video airs. So thank you guys so much. Sorry about being gone for so long. I'm gonna try and be so much better at being consistent for you guys, but especially for myself, because obviously throughout this period I was not being good at all. So thank you guys so much for everything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, I will promise to be more consistent, so feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and consider joining the Facebook page and the Facebook group. I am going to be more active on that too. I've been really bad at that as well, so I'm sorry, you guys. Thanks so much for everything, and thanks for being patient with me when I kind of disappeared for a couple months. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, and I will hopefully see you soon.